ASHTAGbricks here, and today we will be using the Lego Creator Christmas Fire Station as an example. Well, not all of it. That's better. Okay, so now for an explanation. So when I was building this set originally, it just blew me away by this one technique in the roof. Well, I love the build in so many ways, but this one technique just absolutely blew me away. So if you look right here, if I can actually get it in frame, you can see there are three main pieces that make up this technique. And what this technique is you take the main plate you're going to be building the roof off of, or the main plates you're going to be using. Then you take the standard 1x2, or you use the 1x4, 1x6 versions of this element. It doesn't really matter. And the little plates with the groove that also function as the basis for certain types of sliding doors. You put that on there. Then you take a bunch of 1x1 plates with the clip coming out, just the standard square versions of it. And you will always want to make this monochrome because that's how it really gets the effect. And then you just put another normal plate that'll be overhanging, not a full stud, just sort of sandwiching it all together. And it makes this wonderful bit of texture, particularly when you view it like this, because of course normally you would be viewing it like this, maybe like this, maybe from a front view, but particularly from a distance. This looks just so nice. So let me see if I can, there we go. I'll fix this after I finish recording. Here you can really see what I'm talking about. You can see those clips right in there. That one needs to be straightened out in just a second. And you can see just a 1x2 lipped, or like I should say grooved plates that you can put window elements in to make sliding doors. And then you just put just the standard plates of the same color on there to really conform the shape of the roof, but it makes this just beautiful bit of texture. And I really like it. You can really see what I'm talking about right here. You really sort of have to work with the roof line, or over here it does the same thing with the chimney. You sort of just have to work with the shape of the roof. And of course, because of the geometry of it, and because both the clips and the grooved plates can't curve around, particularly at corners, you can see there's a little bit of a gap as it can't face in two ways. Lego's not made that type of piece yet, but hey, Lego, by any chance you're watching this and you would like to make a variation of this plate that has two clip holders at two adjacent faces, like two of their adjacent faces have the clips, I would love that. Just saying, if you could work that in as a new part, maybe even for the 2020 sets, I would love it. As well as if you could make this grooved plate sort of have a corner variation of that, I would love it. But anyway, aside from getting sidetracked, you can really see what I'm talking about right here. And I don't want to just go rambling like I normally do, but it is just such a simple little technique. And of course, you can see the bit of snow, and I might do another technique showcase for the snow, not specifically for this snow, but just snow on buildings in general. But I don't want to go on about this extensively because we all know that I probably could, and then this video would be really long and really boring. But I did want to just share this technique with you guys if you maybe didn't really pay attention when you were building the set, or maybe you didn't get this set and didn't even know of this technique's existence. It really adds just this little bit of texture that I really like, particularly, again, from a distance, particularly from down angles, or even looking at it from an underside angle. I could really see this being used in all sorts of retail stores, not just with stuff like fire seasons, but actual retail brick and mortar stores. Maybe you could use it in a grocery store, a mall front, all sorts of regular store roofs. I could, because couldn't you see this? The way they're designed of the flat, but also having that little bit of texture underneath. Couldn't you see this happening? I so could, and I want to find a way to use this in maybe my next building block, because I do have an idea for possibly maybe like an ice cream shop or even a hibachi restaurant. Maybe recolor it a little, maybe not use the tan, but maybe I'll use the tan and use it in a hibachi restaurant. We'll see. But yeah, one drawback is obviously taking this bit off again. You can see it obviously uses a bunch of these 1x1 clips. I think there was like 40, 70 in one step. I'd have to look back at the instruction booklet. And then you could see, of course, a whole bunch of those grooved plates again. And so that is the only drawback, is you are going to need a bunch of those, particularly like depending on the size of your roof. But yeah, I really did enjoy this technique and wanted to share it with you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like on it, as it really does help out the channel. And hey, if you want to see more videos in this series of technique showcases, please consider subscribing, because I will be making more of these, and as well as all of the other videos we do here. And check out our brother channel for pop culture, science, and technology videos. How can you go wrong? But thank you for your time. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.